Well, as promised, in just a second, we'll see the World Junior Heavyweight title match as gorgeous Gary Royal defends against Denny Brown. And here's the heavyweight champion of the world to join us at ringside, Nature Boy Rick.
This is an opportunity for all the wrestling fans throughout the country to see a real world-class wrestling match. This is for the Junior World Heavyweight Championship, and I've asked to be out here. I want to talk about this match as it goes along.
Okay, Rick will be here with us. Let's go to the ring.
In the ring now. Superstation Championship Challenge Series for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, former champion Denny Brown. The champion, gorgeous Gary Royal. There you see Denny Brown. Getting ready, both men cautious. You don't see him rushing in. Gorgeous Gary Royal.
And you know, the World Heavyweight Champion is with us. And Rick, when we talk about Junior Heavyweight title, we're talking about weight classification in this case.
230 pounds and below. But let me tell you something. When you get two athletes of quality of Gary Royal and Denny Brown, I've seen guys 270, 280 pounds that couldn't handle either one of these men. Gorgeous Gary Royal, now the World Junior Heavyweight Champion. You have to understand the prestige that he has now. He knows what it is to be in the limelight. He knows what it is to make the big money. And I'm sure that Gary Royal is not going to sit back right now and let Denny Brown walk on him. Denny Brown, of course, the former champion, and he knows. He's tasted it. He's had the big bucks. He's had the big house. He's had the big car, and he wants all that to stay there. And when he knows he has that, he's got to be the champion of the world.
But also, Rick, especially right here on the Superstation, because millions upon millions of people are watching right now, watching this match for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. That means a lot. Besides the championship at stake, your reputation.
Well, just the fact, tremendous spot right there. Just the fact that Crockett Promotions was able to sign this match for the Superstation Championship Series is remarkable to begin with, because every arena in the country would bid to have a match like this live.
And we're seeing it right here. World Junior Heavyweight title match, and both men very, very quick to begin the match. Both well prepared.
That they are. Tony, that is why we say this is the major league of professional wrestling. Right here.
Great arm drag that time by gorgeous Gary Royal.
Royal trying to hold him down.
I don't think I've ever seen Gary Royal look as sharp as he looks today. He looks to be in tremendous condition. He now has been the champion, I think, for almost a month or a month and a half. And you know that being a champion, wrestling around the country like he's had to do, around the world like he's had to do, has really been good for his confidence. And I think that Denny Brown is going to have to really be at his best to handle Gary Royal today.
That is right, because Gary Royal, he's on that high.
That's right. It is a real high to be a world champion. I know that above all else. That's why it's easy for me to come out here, David Crockett, week in and week out, and just flat out tell the people I'm the best, and I know it.
You got to believe it. The World Heavyweight Champion with us, Ric Flair, the one and only Nature Boy Ric Flair. Rolling up.
Real good takedown.
Yes.
Well, in a championship match of this kind, I'm sure that Denny Brown knows if he doesn't beat Gary Royal today or come real close to it, his chances of getting another championship match are going to be for a period of time. So you know that
good
right
move.
now,
Rick, good move. You see him taking down.
Toe hold, yes. Well-executed drop toe hold, and right now he's got Denny Brown in real trouble, in my estimation, because he's making moves that I feel Denny Brown should be making on him. Of course, Denny Brown just sits out, reverses, and now Denny Brown's in charge with the arm, so I guess I spoke too soon.
You know, David, you mentioned nationwide TV and a chance to make a great showing, not only to win a title over Denny Brown, but Denny Brown wants to show to the world of all the wrestling moves that he knows and to be able to apply those on a champion like Gary Royal. That's important.
That is right, right now.
Well accepted fact, Tony. I don't mean to interrupt you, but it's an established fact that Denny Brown is a great wrestler, or he wouldn't have been the World Junior Heavyweight Champion to begin with. So let's really get down to seriousness here. This is two men right now that are talking about a difference in income of maybe $200,000 a year. And you can bet that whether they are recognized as a popular wrestler or an unpopular wrestler, whatever part of the country they're in, they're out there right now. They're competing at the maximum level that a high-caliber athletes in the world today compete at. They're for a championship, a Super Bowl ring, a conference championship. In this case, they're competing for the World Junior Heavyweight Championship. All the marbles are on the line right now. National TV, 50 million people watching.
And it's one-on-one. Nobody else, the referee's there, just to count the pin.
With us at ringside, you've been hearing from the heavyweight champion of the world, Nature Boy Ric Flair, who's joined us at ringside with the Superstation Championship Challenge Series. So far, David, a lot of quick pace to this match, and both men well prepared.
That's right. Both men very in control of themselves. Very cautious because they know it only takes a 3 count. And it's all over with. All right, into the ropes. Hero's got it. Flips him out. Good drop kick. Nice arm drag. Comes up. Has that arm back. Bragg.
There you see Ric Flair watching on now, as that time it seemed Royal thought he was in control that time, Rick, and then all of a sudden Denny Brown took control. You really can't let anything slip by you at all.
Both of them at this point in the match are trying to find a weak area in each other's body. I see that Brown has worked on Royal's arm and Royal has worked on Brown's arm. Both of them looking for the weakness, and once that weakness is established, you're going to see if somebody take over and really be in charge.
Both men lock up, David. Wait, great takedown.
That is what you call a first-class maneuver in professional wrestling.
That really was from Denny Brown. A great takedown. Goes right up with the armbar.
But Royal quickly gets up on his feet. Doesn't stay down. Look here.
Countered and countered again. You know, for all the people at home, I'm sure this has got to be tremendously thrilling because they're seeing really, really a great wrestling match. And a lot of fundamental wrestling involved, a lot of amateur wrestling involved, and a lot of really great professional maneuvers that are not for anybody that doesn't have a training to be trying. Fireman's carry right there. Reverse with a leg head scissors.
You know, Rick, like you said, these two guys in the ring, all the guys here are professionals. They know what they're doing. They have years of training. So all you fans out there, don't try any of these moves. Enjoy watching it on television in the arenas, but please don't try any of these holds on anybody. Enjoy it. If you want to wrestle, go through the amateur ranks and start there.
It's obvious by watching this that these men did, and all of the wrestlers, Rick, have great amateur backgrounds behind them, and there's just a way to go through it. And as you can see right now, the amateurs really make a name for themselves in the pros.
Well, one of the teams that you know that had a real soft spot, that I have a real soft spot in my heart for, of course, are the Andersons, their kin, their family. And if you watch the Andersons, I don't care where you are anywhere in the world, when you see the Andersons, you know that you're seeing a team or two wrestlers that both have a tremendous amateur wrestling background, and they go after a weak spot on a man's body, preferably the arm, and they take advantage of it.
All right, we have to break away right here for a break. We'll be back, though, with the remainder of this match. This is for the World Junior Heavyweight title. You see the champion has the challenger back to the ropes. It's gorgeous Gary Royal against Denny Brown. Back with more of this match right after you watch this. Back at ringside, Superstation Championship Challenge Series, and the match continues. And I mean, Rick, the tempers are starting to heat up a little bit in this match.
We know what's happening right now. Gary Royal knows this is a 20-minute time of the match, and time is on his side. And I'll tell you right now, Denny Brown's going to pick up the pace because one of the things that I'm criticized for a lot, and I'll tell you how it is right out front. I know that I'm the best conditioned athlete in the world, and I know that I got 60 minutes, in some cases 90 minutes to defend that title of mine, and I'm going to make darn sure that I'm the best conditioned athlete in the world. But don't think for a minute that I'm not watching that clock when I get to the 45, 50-minute mark sometimes, and I make it well known that anybody that's going to beat Ric Flair has got to push him all the way to the limit, because I'm going to be in that kind of shape. And right now, Gary Royal is the champion. He's on top of this match. He knows that the time is running out for Denny Brown, and Denny Brown has got to really suck it up right now, and he's got to really change the pace of this match around, or he's going to be in trouble.
Well, Rick, right now, Gary Royal is controlling this match. He's controlling the tempo, and he's also controlling Denny Brown. He's got
wrestling like a real world champion should wrestle. He's in control, and he knows where he's at all the time.
All right, they're in the ropes.
Trying to get a clean break here.
Look at him. Look at him.
Royal tried to trip him there.
That's right. Got the break, though, and now.
Excellent balance by Denny Brown.
All right, here's that headlock. Here they go, across in the ropes. Comes up. Good tackle by Royal. Royal goes in again. Brown down. Comes up. Picks him up. Slam on the mat.
Tremendous scoop slam. That had to really take some wind out of Gary Royal. Ooh, tremendous forearm.
He's got him.
I've been on the receiving end of a few of those from Dory Funk Jr.
I'm sure of that. Dory Funk made that forearm blow.
Well, actually, that maneuver was patented in England, but when Funk was the world champion, he traveled throughout Europe and England many occasions, and he patented that forearm move.
I know, but Royal back in that snapmare. And you see the world heavyweight champion Ric Flair watching. Junior heavyweight champion Gary Royal.
That knee pad right down across the forehead, and now
He rolls him over.
Only a 2 count that time, Rick, and was very close to being into the match right there.
He didn't hook it in time. Now he's trying to hold Brown down. He realized that Brown looks like he might be a little bit winded. So Royal is taking his time now. He realizes he's got time on his side.
That's right. That's a point well made. You know, they talk about the conditioning of other sports, other professional sports in the world, and I'm aware of I'm aware of the conditioning required for baseball and football and everything else. But believe me, when it's one-on-one, and you're in that ring and you've got 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 60 minutes, you've got to really be not only in great condition, but you've got to be really aware of where you are in that ring period of time.
Well, it's like we've said so many times. You have rounds in boxing. You have innings in baseball. You have halves and quarters in football and in basketball. But in wrestling, you go right straight out.
No rest period whatsoever.
Okay, went for the face. Went right for the eyes that time to gorgeous Gary Royal.
Right now, Royal is trying to slow him down completely, cutting that wind supply off.
Brown now reeling. And Royal just stalking him from wherever he goes.
He caught him with a forearm again.
Like we said, this is for the title, the World Junior Heavyweight title, and both men giving it their all.
Hard right between the shoulder blades. Gorgeous Gary Royal picks him now. Across. Dive in. Denny moves out of the way.
Make a flick into that post. That had to really take something out of Gary Royal. This is where Denny Brown's got to get up, really suck it in, and take charge right now.
That is right.
He is right. This is where he has to take charge right here, David. Because, you know, hitting that steel post, as Ric Flair said, did take a lot out of it.
He's got an opportunity to change the pace of this match right now, and he's got to go for the gusto.
Can he do it? Rams ahead into that turnbuckle. Denny Brown takes Royal. Snapmare takes him. What's he going to do? Here he goes. Leg across the chest.
Leg across the chest.
He's trying to suck it in.
He doesn't. Nope.
He can grab those legs.
I'm sure that time Brown thought he had the match well in hand.
Remember, the time is on the side of Gary Royal.
This is what we talked about earlier. Denny Brown has changed the flow of this match. He's taking charge. And right now, Gary Royal's in a lot of trouble.
Right. But can Denny Brown do it? Can Royal hold on? Both men. This has been a grueling match. Headbutt right in the midsection, knocks the wind out of Denny Brown. Right across into the ropes, trying to clothesline. Denny's got him in a sleeper.
The sleeper hold by Denny Brown, and he caught him, and Ricky's right in the center of the ring where he wants to be.
Got him in a lot of trouble right now. As we said earlier, Brown has changed the flow of this match, and he's got Gary Royal in a lot of trouble right now. Believe me, when you're 15, 18 minutes into a match, somebody clamps down in that windpipe and cuts off that water.
He caught him. He rammed him
real rough.
He rammed him right in that corner.
Good maneuver to get out of that as he ran Brown right to the turnbuckle.
Time is on the side of Gary Royal, the junior heavyweight champion.
Oh, now, with that fist right up against the head.
Royal's going for it now, boy. He's had enough, and he's getting into it right now. This is what separates the men from the boys, Tony Schiavone. You know what I really like about professional wrestling? These two guys have dished it out to each other. They both have taken it. This is what world-class athletes are all about. Being able to dish it out, being able to take it. Nobody's crying. They're still both in there 120%. Gary Royal opens up, and you can bet that Denny Brown's going to come right back up right now and let him know he's still in town.
But can he do it? Can Denny Brown capture the junior heavyweight championship? Royal is controlling him. He's got him. Brown trying to fight back with that forearm. Royal comes right out.
And Brown now goes right out of the ropes onto the apron of the ring.
He's got him, backs away from him. Denny Brown, like you said, Rick, he's got to suck it up. He's got to get in there. He's got to try.
Time's got to be running out. I'm not sure how much time is left, but it's got to be running out at this point. And Gary Royal once again on top and controlling the action in this match.
The junior heavyweight champion, gorgeous Gary Royal, is in control. Pounds away on Denny Brown.
One thing is to stay on the offensive. Stay on the offensive, and now that is exactly what the champion is doing.
Look at Denny Brown. He's dazed.
He really is. He's in a lot of trouble right here.
He's got it. Suplex.
Tremendous back suplex. This could be
Goes
right
down.
here.
He's got it. He's got it. Almost a count of three. Denny.
Look, Gary Royal thinks it's over. He thinks the match is over. He actually thinks that he won it, and now Stephen Gregory tells him otherwise.
Look at him. Switch down. Royal goes up. Oh! He's got a side body block. Denny drops down. Takes it. Oklahoma roll. He's got him down with a pin. Just recaptured the junior heavyweight championship of the world.
Gary Royal now very upset, but that was a classic maneuver to win that title back. And now the former champion, as we can call him, Gary Royal, taking out some punishment on Denny Brown. But that was a sensational win, Ric Flair.
Tremendous. Two very evenly matched athletes, a tremendous contest. And right now, I guess Gary Royal is showing that he wasn't very happy with that decision.
And there he is. There's the champion. Denny Brown right here on the Superstation regains the title.
All right, let's go back.
Let's take a look again.
Gary Royal goes up. See, this might have what caused. He gave Denny just enough time to drop down. And now watch. Denny Brown goes over. Oklahoma roll, catches it. The new junior heavyweight champion of the world, Denny Brown.
And our thanks to World Heavyweight Champion Nature Boy Ric Flair for spending time with us here today.